What's up, guys? Welcome back, or welcome to my channel. It is about 11:32 at night. I got both my babies down. I set up the camera in the living room. My living room is a disaster. Try having two babies under the age of 2 who destroy your house throughout the day. And at nighttime you clean it up and get it ready for them to destroy it again in the morning. So I figured I would go ahead and record this video before I get to cleaning. So yeah, I know I always try to say that I'm going to be in a more casual setting for you guys for these videos, and it never ends up happening. And I also never get to have my daughter who we are talking about today in the video, because either my son is awake and he terrorizes everything, or she is sleeping, and she is sleeping right now. So if you guys see me looking down at my phone, that is because I did, of course, take notes, because I am a mother who gets very little sleep and I forget everything. Okay, so usually how I do these videos, which by the way, we're doing her 5-month update, and I am completely blown away that she is 5 months old already. I was looking at her today and she was sitting on the couch with her brother Lincoln, which is my 1-year-old, and they were sitting there watching my son's tablet, and she was like sitting there rubbing her hand on the screen. Yeah, if you guys hear whistling or like clanking, we have an African gray bird that we just rescued last week, so you might hear her talk or whistle, or you never know. But how I like to do these videos is by schedule, diaper size, any type of like activities that she's like liking or loving, or what she's really into, what she is eating, and if I have like any recommendations for you guys or anything like that. So we are going to get into her schedule. Avaiah is still on 3 naps a day. She pretty much naps she gets up about 7 in the morning and then goes back down for a nap at 10 in the morning, and then gets back up around, I would say 12:31, goes back down around 3 or 4, gets back up about a half hour or an hour after that, and then takes like a quick little cat nap around 6, and then goes back to bed around 9:30. She is a wonderful sleeper, just like my son was. She's amazing. She's an amazing child. You guys, I feel like this month she has like progressed more, if that's what you would want to call it, more in this month than in any of her past months. Like, she is walking in the walker. She is almost sitting up completely on her own. She is grabbing things, switching hands with things. She is like acting like she wants to crawl, but I can't tell if that's what she's doing or what it is exactly that she's doing. If you guys hear any paws walking on the wood floor, that is our dog. Yeah, I have like a flip-flopping zoo in my house. A husband, 2 children, a bird, and a dog, and myself. So yeah, that's my life. Welcome to it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, she is doing really good. She loves to play with her brother. I think she like really looks up to Lincoln. She watches him like a flip-flopping hawk. She loves when he like comes up to her, and like when he's actually nice to her, which he's been being really good with her here lately. I'm very shocked and surprised. We had a problem there for a while where he would hit her or like try to push her away from me. He still does that sometimes when he's tired, but for the most part I've gotten him to stop doing that. And she loves him. She smiles at him, she laughs at him. This little girl, I'm telling you guys what, she has the cutest laugh ever. If I can find that video that I took the other day, I will actually put that in this video right here.
I have never seen her laugh this much over a toy.
Tell me that was not the cutest video you guys have ever seen in your life. That was freaking adorable. I had never seen her laugh like that, ever. Now, Avaiah loves to try to sleep with, like I have like those real thin like muslin blankets, like the muslin swaddles from Eden and Nye or something like that. The really thin ones, like the real like kind of stretchy and all that. Well, she likes to try to sleep with those over like her eyes and stuff, and it really freaks me out. Like if I walk out of the room, I always take it from her, because the only time I let her with them is if we are in the room with her. So we have these sleep sacks that she sleeps in, and I love them because right now we live in Ohio, and here lately it's been about anywhere between 48 and 62 degrees at night, and that's kind of cooler. And we don't have our furnace on yet because we still have the air conditioners in the window, or the air conditioner in the window and all that. So the furnace is not on yet, so it does get a little bit chillier in the house. But I make sure that I have her in a sleeper, and then I put her in one of these sleep sacks, and they're actually pretty thick. I don't know if you guys can really see that or not, but yeah, they're pretty thick. It's a pretty warm material. So I do keep her in those to keep her pretty warm, because this girl scares me to death with her blankets. She loves to have blankets on her face, and it scares the shit out of me. It scares me to death. Oh, you guys can't see her because I zoomed in, but she's actually in her swing right over here with me. I just haven't moved her to her bed yet. I actually am going to feed her as soon as I'm done with this video before I start cleaning. Now, to go in to the next thing, we just moved her up to her diaper size, or moved her up in a diaper size. She is now in a size 3. She weighs, you guys, I about crapped my pants when the doctor told me how much she weighed at her 4-month appointment. This girl is 16 pounds. Well, she's probably about 17 pounds now because it's been 2 weeks or so. She weighed 16 pounds, 6 ounces, and she's 25 inches tall. We got a chunky baby, and my son was not like that at all, and I love it. She's got little, like, her little rolls on her wrists and her arms and stuff. I love it, love it. Yes, it's time consuming in the bath because you got to get into every little tiny crevice and roll that they have, but I love it. It's the cutest thing ever. But yeah, we had to put her into a size 3 diaper, and I was looking back in Lincoln's baby books, and it's just crazy how she weighed less than him at birth, and she has weighed more than him at every appointment since. It's just, I don't know, it's just crazy how one kid can be one way and another kid can be the other way. Activities, she really likes to sit up. That's like her favorite thing to do, is sit up. She loves watching Blippi and Barbie. Blippi and Barbie are like her favorite things to watch. I will set her up in the corner of the couch here. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I'll set her up in that corner right there. Or, don't mind my living room, it's a disaster right now, but on the other side of that pillow right there, there is a corner where the couch is, and I'll set her up there and then sit with her in the mornings and drink my coffee, and she watches her Blippi or Barbie or whatever I put on the TV. She loves it. She loves to come in the living room or the kitchen with me when I cook. I'll put her in her walker, and her walker's a Minnie Mouse walker. It's got a Minnie that like squeaks, and then like these 3 little buttons on it, and it has like lights and stuff, and she loves pushing the buttons and then chewing on her little teethers and stuff like that. I am pretty sure that she is teething, because she has been chewing the crap out of everything, and it's not like just when she's hungry, it's all the time. And you can tell that it bothers her, and I actually just put her amber rock necklace on her. We got one for my son when he was about 3 months old, because that's when he started teething. So we got, actually a subscriber sent one to me when I was pregnant with her, for her. So I actually just put that on her this past week. So it does take like a few days for it to work, and it definitely has worked, because she's still chewing, but she's not crying out and as fussy as usual. But I was worried about putting it on her because she's got that really chunky neck, and I don't know if I was like scared I was gonna lose it in her fat roll or her chunky roll or something. I don't know, but I don't know, I was like scared that it would be too small for her, and it's not. Like, it actually hangs down, kind of like how mine is right now. It hangs on her, so it's actually not as small as what I thought it was. It just looked a lot smaller than my son's. Food. This girl eats. She eats, I would still say every 2.5 to 3 hours. She drinks a 6-ounce bottle every 2.5 to 3 ounces, or every 2.5 to 3 hours. She does sleep throughout the night though. Like, I'll feed her at 9:30 a bottle with just a tiny bit of rice cereal, and I'll put it in her size 1 nipple, because if I use a size 1 without the rice cereal, it literally chokes her, because she's still used to when she was being breastfed and she used these size 0 nipples. So I actually go ahead and put in a size 1, and I will give her that, and then she'll be out till about 7 in the morning. I did start her on baby food. I'm not sure if that video will be out before this one. I'm gonna try to edit it tomorrow night, but I don't know. Things have been a little crazy since we've gotten the bird. The bird is very, very, very time consuming. Like, you actually gotta spend time with them, and but anyways, yeah, that's a whole nother video that I've actually put a couple of them on this channel. If you guys are interested in that, I don't know what you like to watch, but yeah, so I've been having to divvy up my time between the 2 kids, the bird, the dog, the husband, myself, the house, all of that. So my wire has been very stretched, pretty freaking thin. I have a very crazy life, but I love it. Let me say that again. I love my life. I love my life. I love it, and if I could have like 3 more kids, I definitely would. Okay, now before I say this, I have given her like little tastes of things. Like, she's tasted smashed banana, she has tasted peanut butter, she has had a piece of melted chocolate that was like on my finger. She's had ice cream. She loves ice cream. This kid, she literally ate almost all of my aunt's drumstick one night. We were at my grandma's, and she was gonna give her just a taste of it. Well, she screamed bloody freaking murder until my aunt put her in her lap and let her eat, like, lick the drumstick, and anytime she would take it from her, she screamed bloody murder. Like, it was insane. She would get so mad. It was the cutest thing ever. But so food wise, like her actually eating, she has had avocado with a little bit of rice and just a tiny bit of formula mixed in it, and then she has had sweet potato. She hasn't really showed that she dislikes either of those, but I do make my children's food the way I would eat it. Now, the avocado I would not eat with rice cereal and formula, but that was her very first food, so I wanted it to be blander than normal, I guess you could say. But like the sweet potatoes, I make all my children's baby food. I usually don't put anything that's like Gerber or formula or anything like that into their foods. I'm actually gonna do a video of prepping and making and prepping my children's or baby's food. I think that's honestly why my son isn't so picky, because I make my baby's food the way I like the way things taste, because I don't want to tell them like, hey, this is green beans or this is carrots and it tastes awful, and then they don't want to eat green beans or carrots because it tastes awful from what they know. So I've always made my children's food the way I like to eat it. For recommendations this month, I would say I definitely recommend the walker that we have. If I can find a picture of it, I will actually put that here. That way you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I highly recommend a walker. I recommend any type of toy with lights, any type of toy with sound, any type of crinkly. Like, she loves to play with our wipes because they're crinkly, like this. She loves that. So any type of thing like that, I highly recommend. And don't get so hard on yourself. I have been getting down on myself so bad here lately because I feel like I'm playing with one kid and then ignoring the other. So I try to get them together and also separate and play with them. But sometimes, some days that doesn't happen. Some days I can only get them together, or You know, some days I only get one-on-one time with Avaiah, and sometimes I only get one-on-one time with Lincoln. And, you know, we as mothers are just trying our best. Each and every day, that's all we can do is try our best for that day. And it's so easy to just get down on yourself and just don't. Know that you're trying the best. Know that your kids know that. And know that they will know that when they get older. And you're a badass. You're a bomb-ass mama. You are awesome. You're amazing. And you are doing it. If you guys ever need anything, I have had several people here lately getting a hold of me on Instagram and asking me questions. You guys can always message me on there. I put my email in my description box, but honestly, I don't check my email as often as I do Instagram. Or a lot of times there's just so much coming in that email that I don't see messages on there. So if you really need to get a hold of me, either leave a comment down below a video and tell me, hey, I'm about to message you on Instagram, or I'm about to email you, or whatever, and I will be on the lookout for it. Or if you don't care that everybody else reads it, just leave it in the comment section and I will answer, you know, whatever. But that is it for this month's update. This is, I cannot believe, her 5-month update, but it is her 5-month update. I cannot believe how much my baby girl has grown. I'll just put like a picture up of her 5-month picture. I haven't even done that yet. And I mean, today is only the 1st, but anyways, I'll go ahead and put her like most recent picture that I've taken of her, which is almost daily that I take pictures of the kids, but I'll go ahead and put that up here. That way you guys can see her if I don't get her actually on camera before I try to edit this. But thank you guys for following us. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for caring about my daughter enough to watch this all the way through. Anyways, I love you guys, and me and Avaiah will hopefully see you together in our next one. Bye.